Coronavirus and the global pandemic has forced the closure of professional podcast recording studios. And with social distancing measures in effect, it's pretty much impossible to record an in-person interview right now, which means that most podcasters are now recording from home. So if you're just starting out with podcasting, the playing field is now level, and we are all working with at-home DIY setups. In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 tips for recording a professional sounding podcast right from home. The first thing you're going to need is a microphone. So this is my Blue Yeti, and what you want to look for in buying a microphone is a few things. One, this is a USB microphone, which means it's going to plug directly into my laptop where I'm going to actually edit later. This is amazing for early stage podcasters because you don't need an additional step. You just record directly into your device. Next, it has multiple polar patterns, which means by turning the knob, I can either do bidirectional, which means I can record an in-person interview, it'll capture both sides of the mic, or if I'm doing a solo episode, I turn it on to cardioid and I just record directly into it. Another thing that it has is real-time monitoring, means I can plug in my headphones and I can hear exactly what it sounds like while I'm recording. This helps you catch annoying background noises. The last thing is, how portable is it? This is pretty heavy, which means that I have a second microphone, the Samsung Go, that travels with me wherever I go. You also got to make sure that your microphone is in the right placement though. A lot of people think you have to talk at the top of a microphone. No, you want to make sure it's the right way forward where the logo is and you're talking right in front of it. I'll often stack up my microphone with different books so that it's right at that appropriate level. If you don't have like a foam screen, one of those things to prevent you from popping, you can just put a sock on top of your microphone and that'll help as well. Next, you're gonna need to find a quiet space to record. I think this is even more important than having a really great microphone because you wanna make sure that what you're recording is clear and doesn't have any distracting background noises like a humming from a refrigerator or a weird ceiling fan, or you're not recording from a big window with a busy street outside. That's why it's really great to have a microphone that allows you to test what it's sounding like ahead of time. So definitely do that test. The smaller room the better to avoid echoes. A lot of people record in walk-in closets. I don't have one of those, so I don't have that luxury, but they're great because they have a lot of soft clothing around and likely carpeted, which really helps with getting a clear, crisp sound. So find a quiet, small space, but definitely test it beforehand. On the topic of distracting noises, ladies, watch out for dangly earrings. Those can really get picked up in the recording. If you're a hand talker like me, be careful you don't accidentally hit it on the table in front of you or it gets caught in your headphones while you're recording. Your chair is also important. Be mindful of swivel chairs where you're gonna, be tempted to move around and cause background noises. And if you have any pets at home, make sure you put them in another room. Bagheera goes in the bathroom with her litter box because the last thing you need is dogs barking or scratching noises in the middle of your interview. If you're doing an interview from home and you want to record a guest who's obviously not in the same room as you, the tool I use is Zencastr. It's free for the most part, and what it allows you to do is send a link where both of you meet up on the link. You'll connect your mic. Your guest will likely not have a microphone, so encourage them to use headphones with a built-in mic. You meet up on there, you hit record, and what's really great is it gives you 2 audio files, one for you and one for your guest, which is so helpful in the editing stage. There you have it, my 5 tips for recording a professional sounding podcast right from home. If you want to take the next step in launching your podcast with confidence, you should check out my course at launchapodcastonaBudget.com. It's where I've put together my step-by-step process for producing, marketing, and monetizing a podcast and making it fun. Do not delay the launch of a great podcast episode and join the hundreds of other aspiring podcasters who have taken the course. Plus, if you send me a DM, I'm happy to give you a sweet discount to make this an easy yes.